Alright, sick. So I think I got that downloaded now.
Okay. I just started sharing. So what you do is you press. Hopefully your keyboard has print screen on it.
Yeah.
At the top. Okay, press print screen. Once it's.
Print screen. Oh, sick.
Shit.
Okay.
Okay, so after you do it, drag it to do the screenshot. Press A. And then hold the left button down on your mouse and drag it. Oops. Give me a minute. A. Why is this not fucking working?
Oh, sick. And then I can draw on it in live time.
You can press T for text. It'll put a text box up wherever you're.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Alright, sick.
For some reason I'm having issues with it, but and if you you right click, it'll change the color wheel. You can pick a color wheel.
Oh, this thing's fucking sick, dude. Nice. Okay.
Oh, no wonders my fucking keyboard's on the other fucking computer. Control C to save it. And then you can, after you press Control C, you can just go to paste from clipboard on the journal.
Oh, fucking sick, bro. Control C.
So yeah,
Control
again,
V.
print screen,
Nice.
take it, and then you can press S. It'll make a square,
Mm-hmm.
so I can highlight reclaims. A for the arrow. Oh, and a good one. Hey, a good one is I don't know if there's a hotkey for it, but it's down there. Hold on. It's not it. Which one was it? And by the way, when you're on it, if you press spacebar, it'll bring up a thing on one of your screens, and you can delete one of the pictures if you didn't mean to draw it.
Okay.
But where the fuck is it? There was this. Ah, yeah. So it's next to the T down there.
The little circle.
It's on the right side of the T, and if it'll count for you.
Oh,
Every time I press a dot,
fuck.
it counts.
Dude, that is sick.
Oh, and when you hold the mouse, it'll actually put an arrow
Dude,
with a dot.
we're fucking, dude. This is awesome. That is sick, bro. Holy
His dream's like, I
fuck.
need to start labeling my screenshots and shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we're doing. And then he was using this tool, and I'm like, okay, because we talked about having something like this, and we're just gonna use this.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Control C to get rid of it or whatever. So print screen. You're in business. You can just do it fast as fuck.
Speaking of which, I did take a couple trades today. I'm down on the day, not by too much. But I've got some screenshots I could show you if you want.
Do you
Post them in Dojo.
did you not have a read, or what do you think happened?
No, I think I had a solid read. My first loss was a good loss, but then I think what happened was I was trying to like revenge trade it.
All right.
So they were both long trades. That's my first one, and then the second one was a winning trade. It was just a quick scalp. and I made back.
How much are you down? You have a few more.
Yeah, easily. I'm down a little over 100.
Okay, we got this then. Let me get my shit up. We'll get a read on it. Tell me if the go to 10 second. Tell me if the drawings are showing up.
Yeah, just let me connect real quick. Resume. I'm just downloading historical data. Alright, yeah, drawing's working.
Okay. So I will be screenshotting and labeling most likely. Hold on, I gotta let the cat out. See, on the macro pad, I'm gonna probably have a key that presses the text box and then it says 30-minute, so I don't have to keep writing it every time.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so let me get my jigsaw. Should be loading. Anyways, while that's loading. I need to change some hotkeys real quick. Do you feel any emotional ties to any of the trading?
I did at the time, but I did a hypnosis session, and I felt really good after.
The new one I gave you?
Yeah, the new one.
Okay.
And then I took a break. Like, I took a break for probably an hour and a half, something like that, just to interrupt. And I feel great right now.
Okay, I see your screenshots. The first one, you go 1, 2, 3, flat areas, breakout. Where were you on that first screenshot?
Where did I enter? Yeah, that would probably help. It was right after the last flat area at the very top. It pulled back, and then I got long in that area, but it failed to take that reclaim back. That's probably fair. I should probably draw that a little more accurate.
Let's get a read on this shit. Let me connect jigsaw. Make sure my shortcut keys are in. Good to go. Okay, so let's go to daily. So you should still see that Fibonacci tool where we kind of busted out of the range.
Yeah.
Kind of coming back up. Go to 30-minute. Not much to see there. There's a lot of. I want to get rid of that. Right here, on the 30-minute, there is a ton of reclaim.
Like a slip range almost.
You have one here, yeah, here, back here. So this might be a slip-laden area. I'm sure FOMC had a lot to do with that. So let's keep that in mind, that we want to really be focused on the fact that it could be slipping in this region. Quite a bit. I want to count it as a range, but 30-second. Huge reclaim. And they're taking it back. It's on a downtrend. The open is down there. 830. It went straight up. Now it's coming straight down. So this is going to be harder to read because it basically went up. Now it's going straight down. Now there's areas in the earlier structure like up here where on the 32nd where it started slipping up there. We'll go to the 10. I want to zoom out on the 10 a little bit. So over here they just took this entire reclaim. Gone. The current price action though, where we're at now, it's very sloppy. Let's zoom out. I want to go ahead and start plotting what's left of the reclaims. I think as far as like certain patterns and shit go, we might be faking out a little bit up here. Definitely in downtrend. See, they're willing to take both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Even though we're slightly more down trend. So I'm gonna go back to the 30-minute and just I'm gonna do a screenshot. Just 30-minute. And then we're going to put heavy slip. Wait, that's not what I need. I'm going to just put heavy slip with the 1. Heavy slipping. How does the text box go down? Okay, heavy slip. Control C. Let me just stick this in the journal. And then I'm going to go to the 30-second. And I'm going to screenshot this as well. The open is here. Text. Open. Drive up. Or just all we're doing is slipping. That's it. So I'm gonna put a number 2 here. 2. We'll do 2 here, 3 here. Text. So I'll put 2, 3. Slip ranging. Although it's not a range, it's just straight up and down. Paste from clipboard.
Excuse me.
So back to the 10-second. They took out some of these. So whatever I'm doing here, I want to be screenshotting.
Yeah.
Or not screenshotting. I want to be scalping, my bad. So they took out these 2 reclaims. I'm not seeing really any flat topping. There's a little bit of micro struggle grinds going on. Here, they did blow it out there. Here. They did go up, then they blew it out low. So they're blowing out the struggle grind on either end.
Yeah.
So you can see it went up off that one, it went down on that one. This one continued, and then they finally smashed it. So we can't. That's not very reliable.
Yeah.
A lot of reclaims are below us. They're starting to struggle grind low a little bit. How are they taking reclaims? They're definitely taking reclaims. To an extent. They're sometimes they're taking a reclaim, sometimes they're. So my question is this struggle grind gonna blow out up? Or are they going to push it? Because we are on a down trajectory.
Yeah.
But the down trajectory has a lot of nasty slop. So they're starting to push this struggle grind. We're not really seeing flat bottoms or tops.
No, we were earlier in the session, but there's a huge change in character.
Yeah, there is. Okay.
So I like the reclaim here, but I don't like how fast they took it back last time. Like that was like a fucking 5-point drop in a couple seconds.
The thing is, they don't seem to be taking. You got to be careful because sometimes they'll take all the reclaim, sometimes they won't take much of it. You know what I mean? It's faking out a lot, so it's kind of like relying on a repeating pattern is almost not really. Take a short at 1850 right here. I will definitely take that off though. Good. Right into that reclaim.
Nice.
They weren't taking it all the way. I got the right side of the V, and again, like I just got done telling you. They're going to be faking out, so like kind of look at the patterns and go, could they not?
Yeah.
And you can kind of like fade what looks like a common theme to some degree. But I would be careful. This is definitely a trickier read, and you want to scalp it. I tried to scalp it for less, but it just ran enough for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's starting to look like there's a range being put in play, all like from here. If that's the case, we gotta change a character. But we're still like downside biased. That's my thing. Is like until it starts to actually take this range back.
So I just tried to short there, but it was not working. I wanted it to work really fast. I took it off for a 2-tick loss.
Okay. Don't rush it. How are you feeling?
Good. I mean, I wish it worked, but it was also a good exit. Like, it looks like it's gonna keep running here, and even if it does go in my favor, like, I'm not gonna sit here and wait. You know. Yeah, this would have sucked if I was still holding.
You were long or short?
Short.
They're putting in another reclaim here. It almost looks like they're starting to generate flat. Take your time. Focus on your breath. Just do me 3 big breaths real quick. Through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe in. Just letting go of any tension. Remember, if we flounder on this account, that's a good thing. Nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Letting go of any tension. One more time. Breathing in through the nose. Just waiting for a change of character. There might be a change of character in the market now.
Mm-hmm.
We want to just see if that's the case. Me, it looks like that might be the case.
Where I think I have a lot of edge in the past is where, like if I highlight an area between 2025 and 1925, there was that brief little area where it chopped. So it shot up, it ran, and then it pulled back and chopped, and then it shot up again. We just retested that. So at 2025, we just bounced off that short little chop area. And for me, that's a sign of a continuation upwards. I like that we're holding those prior value areas.
Yeah, I really wanted to get long, too. It's alright, we missed it. The bus always comes around every 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone in an uptrend, so now we are turning into a range, which, if we zoom out, notice how this does not look like anywhere else where we're currently at.
It's different, yeah. We just took out a local high.
I do want to go short at some point, but I want to get it way closer to the edge.
Okay.
I want to be as close to the edge as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's currently in an uptrend. It's currently putting in a micro uptrend, and we need to see a change in character.
I'm going to take a mental trade short here, 25 evens. This would just be a quick scalp. I just want to quick scalp that reclaim there down to like 23. And if it tests my entry again, I might take it for a break even. Yeah, I'd probably take it for a break even here. Yeah, good call.
Got a 4 lot in there that I got kind of banged up on. Went short as well. Didn't get a full fill on it. Oh.
Nice, that's what I was looking for. So again, we just defended a little chop area there at like 2250, 2150. So I might look for longs to take back that big reclaim above us.
Be careful, they could be faking out.
Yeah, it's got to sustain. Like I'm not gonna go long here.
That might have been an inventory clear. They're still in an uptrend, for sure. We're also on the 30-minute. We are in a high slip area, so it could dump pretty hard. Let it keep going. We're getting near the edge.
Alright, I like that we're invalidating that reclaim. Just need a little bit more confirmation. I'm gonna try a short here, 2950.
Has kind of overreached a little bit.
No
We'll see
fill. Filled 2925.
Could be in a pure uptrend. Like it to me, it's kind of looking like shit.
Yeah, if it tests 30 again and holds, then I'm gonna get out of it for a 2-tick loss. There we go. And I don't want to see it reclaim. I just want to see it keep going down.
The problem is it kind of stumbles around like it ain't gonna work, and then the IDO does kind of pan out. You know what I mean? This does not feel right to me. I definitely took some heat on it. I was in it too, lower than you, and I just rode out heat. Picked up 5 ticks.
Yeah, I like that move that just happened. If it comes up again, I'm going to take it for a break even, though.
Oh, you're in it?
Yeah, I'm still in it short.
Okay. You remember, you need to bankroll some losses.
Yeah, true. Testing the bottom here again. We're holding. If it keeps holding, I'm going to get out.
I think it would be good for you to definitely bankroll.
Yeah, I'm going to take that off right there, 2650.
What is your P&L?
Let's see. So it says I'm green on the day, but I need to factor in commissions. So let me just go check on Futures Desk what my exact P&L is. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm still down about 100 because my earlier trades were on ES normal, and this is now on micros because I'm bankrolling. So if I subtract my micros from my minis, I'm still down about 100.
Take our time with it. Just, how are you feeling?
Good. A little, maybe some of my emotions are spiking up a little bit.
Okay, because I'm kind of like on edge a little bit. Because I got overfilled on that last trade. Let's go ahead and just take a quick break. That's what we need to do. Like, pull up your sounds.
Alright, I'm good.
I gotta get my... Just looking up. Focusing on one thing. Breathing in through the nose. Deep breaths. Breathing out. Focusing up. Looking upward. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Listening to the sound of the rainstorm washing away any tension. Knowing that there will be sessions as you close your eyes slowly. Feeling the rain and the delta waves, focusing on your breath. Knowing there will be sessions where you're down, but you can end up in the green. Something I've experienced many times. That is part of trading. You'll struggle, and then the last few trades get you all the way up. Maintaining complete faith in your ability to execute. All you need to do is trade well. Professional traders get into situations where they must fight. Being calm and content in those situations is important. That is the difference. You are here to maintain your calmness and contentment, feeling the rain. Slipping into the 4th state. The state of not thinking. Letting go of your thoughts. Letting total relaxation kick in. Letting the rain and thunder wash away any tension. Breathing in fresh, good energy. Breathing out old, stale energy. Feeling absolutely content. Letting the rain wash away, feeling relaxed. other traders, ghosts, meditating with you, glowing all around you, feeling the breeze on your face. You are a professional trader, focusing on the fire in your core, allowing professional trading to take over your body, getting absolutely zoned in. When you come back into the room, you will be so zoned in. You will be a machine. You will be a trading terminator. Coming back into the room, opening the eyes, sitting with everything for just a moment. So they're retaking the range. Now, I don't know if they're going to completely continue to mean revert. They've taken those reclaims. We are still in an element of fake out. For me, it's clear that it's best to be focusing on scalping. They didn't quite take all that reclaim back. We do need to keep track of the struggle grinds. There was one there. They blew it out low here. One there, but that one went on an up tear. We have another one here. Currently setting up.
See if we can invalidate this reclaim above us. That might be the invalidation right there.
Completely zoned in, locked in. I think we are at the midpoint of the range. They may not completely mean revert. I would say right here is a gamble. Let's see how they deal with this struggle grind. This could dictate a potential direction.
I'm gonna try a mental trade short at 2350. Quick scalp to the downside. I like the way it's chop walking down here. It could blow out, stop run.
You'd be quick about getting out of that. Letting go of everything, being locked in, watching the technicals. They may start slip ranging. It could be shifting. There could be a sort of a regime shift here.
I like that flat area at 2275.
See how they're slipping up?
Mm-hmm.
This could be regime, so this pattern could be changing.
Yeah, if they're holding that flat area at 2275.
The struggle grind's kind of not, it's kind of like extending.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it. $22.50 short myself. I'm only going to take a point on it. I'm not going to get a point, I don't think. I'll take a tick. Being quick-witted about it. So that would be mid. Looks like it would have worked right there. Close window. Pushing through. gonna wait. So we've gotten 2 struggle grinds in a row
Mm-hmm.
that have set up down. Is there an arrow tool? There is. Control 7. But it's so tiny. Did you take a trade?
Not yet.
Alright, keep waiting. So the market is definitely going to be a fight. Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's best to have a really good defensive posture. Like, it's okay to pull a trade for a few ticks if it's not working right away. They're starting to do a struggle grind low. You can see it setting up. I'm going to take a mental trade myself at 1950 to get a long for a pulse check. I'd hold. Oh. Yeah, it ain't working. I'd have to take that for a small loss. Still struggle grinding. So as far as read on price action, I'm in between. Now the theme of the day, if we look at the 30-minute, is it, or the 30-second, is it's gone straight up and then straight down. It's kind of doing that in this area. Again, on the 30-second, if we zoom out, this looks like a hardcore slip area.
Yeah.
But they could just keep driving low at the same time because we are still hypothetically on a down trajectory. Quite a bit of flat bottom over here. See how they keep driving it low. I would not fade that long.
No. No, I'm not looking at longs right now. If anything, I'm looking at shorts. I like this liquidity break.
Now, keep in mind that we're still in a range. We have conflicting time frames.
Yeah.
Okay? This is telling us there's a range, but the broader picture is saying there's a short.
Yeah.
We want to make sure this motherfucker is invalidated. Don't let that get to you. Doesn't matter. Okay? Remember, when it was going out the top end of this range, it faked out a little bit.
Yeah.
Leaning into solid patterns. All you need is one good trade. That's it. If you sit here long enough, it'll happen. Now, short term, even though we do have the range, we still have a downtrend.
Yeah.
See? Use that struggle grind. Seems like it's still kind of there. But this one's kind of like inverted. That's what's getting me. They're definitely jamming out some liquidity. Book seems really thin. Let's see what kind of pullback it has. There's liquidity at 15. There's liquidity at 10 as well. The market's full of fake outs. Waiting for the right moment. May not even, striking down here may not even be a right moment. could be somewhere completely different. Now I did mental trade short, so it is on. Taking out this liquidity. See if there's any form of a pullback. You do not want to FOMO something like this. Just let it ride. Typically one-way moves, if you're not in this, it's too late.
Yeah.
Just let it go. Let it go. So the thing is, they go into these big, broad, one-way moves. But again, on the 30-minute, my concern is we could be slip ranging badly.
Yeah.
If we take a look at that 30-minute.
Yeah, we still got a long way to go to the bottom of the slip range.
I'm going to do a print. They may not go all the way. I'm going to print screen this and just kind of do a text 30-minute. Go ahead and are they slip range? Control C. Go back to the 10-second. Just let them. They could ride it all the way. It's too late. Just let it go. She could ride. See what it does. Remember, these are there you go. They snapped it up hard. This is why you don't chase that.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's the deal. This could be shorts taking profits. Since we're having big, broad, one-way moves, I could see it potentially, this just being a pullback. See how hard it rides up?
Yeah.
Just let it keep pressing. Seems to be collapsing slightly. Took in a 5-tick loss. Tried to short it, didn't work for me. So
I want to see it defend nines. If I'm looking for a mean reversion setup.
up?
Yeah, but I would need a lot more confirmation. Like I'm not trying to get long here. I'm just liking that it's giving signs of a reversal.
That does look like it could pull back hard. The way I got invalidated. A lot of liquidity above us. Got a long self. It's not. It came back into me way too fast.
I'm gonna try 1175 for a long filled.
I'm at 1225 myself. See if they can push. There's a little bit of liquidity on the 14s right there. See if they can push it. This pattern's starting to get a little fucked up looking. I'm going to take 2 on it. It could continue. I'm not certain.
Took it off at 14. I didn't like that little reject there.
There it goes. Be sure to bankroll.
Yeah, I took it off already. 14 even.
Remember, this is making big, broad moves. It could continue to go up. It's like basically doing these intraday trends.
Yeah.
Imagine there may be a continuation, in my opinion, long. We'll see.
I'm gonna try 11 filled.
Oh, you went long?
Yep. I'm gonna be defensive about it, I think. If it comes back on me, I'm gonna take it for a break even, I think.
Get it out at the top of this little range. Bankroll.
Took it off,
Bankroll.
1375.
Good job. I got in that too. Give me a P&L check. We have a regime shift. It's changing now, so we don't want to lean into that idea anymore. You see?
Yep.
You see what it's doing? We're done with that idea, okay?
Yep, I got you, dude. I see. I think I see what you're seeing, which is rare. it's rare that we're on the same page. P&L slightly green on the day, $18.
18?
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna check my P&L. It's real quick because like I know I'm past my target. I just decided to keep pushing. I think I'm gonna stop because I'm 8 in. Yeah, $2,000. I'll stay with you. Let me just lock my DOM real quick. Let's we'll take a mental break again.
Yeah.
Let me get.
Getting these weird fucking fills on the journal.
See how the bankrolling got you chipping out? You're like. You're hacking away. Out of there.
Whereas,
so now we're green.
like if I took another trade on minis, like that could have been my daily loss limit right there.
and like I said, we really need to be defensive. We need a scalp.
Yep.
We don't. If you're gonna push it, so if you're gonna push the trade, like give it like. If you're like, I want to push it a little. Sometimes you're pushing it, but it's like it's more than one wave of push. So how can I explain it? So you get into it and it's not working as expected. So you're like, I'll push it. And if it's not working as expected that second time,
Sure.
you're like, I'll hold it a little more. When you say I'll hold it a little more, that's a third push. I wouldn't do that today.
Mhm.
Get in it. See what it does. If you think it's a good enough trade to press a little bit, don't go beyond a second.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you this. There will be a point, because this is how these sessions go.
Mhm.
There's going to be a point of extreme clarity, and there will be a good hold.
Yeah.
It will show up. On these days where you're fighting, typically something sets up to where you're finally gonna get it. And the thing is, you don't want to be in the fucking weeds when you get it.
Yeah.
You want to, you know what I mean?
Want to have risk.
So,
I don't want to let it breathe.
and you want to be green on it. You don't want to be putting and fighting around to where when it does finally work, you're break even or some shit. You
Yeah.
know? So we're getting a bit of a shift here.
So I like that there was a prior liquidity area at 15s, and now we're compressing against it. Almost like if it was a V flush on the bigger
SR
time frame.
flip. Yeah. Being in the weeds sounds like a word. Yeah, well, I used to wait. Now, remember right here we have this struggle grind low. They're pressing on it. She very well could push. There could be hardcore continuation. That pullback we just saw. See, this is one of those sessions where it's just kind of like one time framing in a sense. It's just like it. And when we first did our first analysis, when I sat down, I go, look, they've gone straight up since the open, and they're basically going straight down on the 32nd, right? Straight up, straight down. Well, the micro price action is reflecting it.
Yeah.
That's the pattern. So it'll run more than you think, but the problem is trying to get into it and not get some 5-point pullback or some gnarly shit. So they just
Alright, I like this pullback here. I want to see it hold. I'm going to try 1550 filled.
be very defensive on that.
Yeah. Yeah. If it doesn't start going up here in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to cut it for a break even. I'm going to take it for a break even here. Maybe 1 tick loss. Yeah, 1 tick loss.
It's alright. Give it a minute. Don't re-engage it. Let's see if it truly can. So here, look what we're getting. We got a struggle grind up. Struggle grind. Are they going to go up? If this thing gets invalidated, then something is shifted, and we're probably going to stay in this area here.
Yeah.
So for me, I'd be a bit more. Let's see if they pull it back. Can they pull it back hard? You got to be careful with these things, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not pulling up hard enough for me, so I'm hands off right now. Like in order for me to want to go
Seems like
long here, it's got to go. It's got to shoot down and then come back up quick, and it's not doing that.
they're gonna go down. This struggle grind's done. This is straight up. I'd mental trade short here, personally. I might be wrong though. Like 12s. Still hold that.
So for me, I
I'll
really
still
like.
hold it.
I like that it bounced off the area where that stop run started.
Yeah, yep. It's a SR flip almost. I'd still hold a 12. Now I'd be getting real worried with it. Looks like this is still kind of doing its thing. Might be looking to flip long. I'd go long 1450s, 1475, somewhere's in there. There it goes. Try to ride it to 18s or wherever the top of this pivot was. Because what I'm noticing is we're getting 2 of these struggle grinds in a row.
Yeah.
Before it finally fails. So they're doing the 2 downward ones. See, there might still be more. You can see where my arrows are. When the down move first started, you can see how there were 2 facing low. Now we have 2 facing up.
Yeah. So I would like a shimmy back here for an entry long.
Now be careful. Be careful here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get too greedy. I would like a more conservative entry at like maybe
I think this
1525.
that's a little aggressive. I would just notice the pattern.
Yeah, yeah.
All we need to do is get you in a good layup, like a 5-point layup. You'll be good. So my thinking is they ain't gonna, if this is the pattern, if they struggle grind again, they're not gonna continue. Notice how this up move's really fucking shallow too, overall.
Yeah.
We went through that. Some reclaims have been left on the back end. See if they struggle grind low a little bit. If they struggle grind low, like they're doing it again. See it?
Yeah.
For me, I would probably give it a fade short. Personally, I wouldn't do it just yet. That pattern's kind of invalidated. Like it's still gonna go up. I want to see it really get stuck. The struggle grind might invert. Because that's what it did on the down move.
Yeah.
So idea was wrong. They didn't have enough. This pattern is looking a little different than everywhere else. Staying focused, staying patient. It kind of V-flushed upward a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm noticing too.
For me, I would probably attempt it.
Attempt a short?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that we're heading back into like prior liquidity on the 3 second.
I'd hold this to probably 15s. 20 to 15s.
I can get a
Let's
shimmy
see what it
back.
does.
Shimmy back to 1975, I would like. I don't think it's going to give it to me though.
It's alright. Don't chase it. Comes 15. Now I think we're going to start to see a shift.
Yeah.
I think it's not going to continue to go down. I think we might start slipping sideways. Potentially. Because she gets these big ass moves in her ass, and then it starts to get all goofy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that we just took out some liquidity to the downside here, but we're holding that reclaim below us.
Yeah, I'm thinking long too, roughly. I don't feel super comfortable with that though, because I feel like there might. Nah, right about here, I would probably try it.
Filled 16 even.
There you go. See if you can get a leg on it. I don't think it's going all the way to 20. You got a 2-tick loss you want to roll out of?
Alright, I need this bottom tick to work, because if it doesn't, I'm going to try to bail out of it. If it comes back on my entry again after this, I'm going to get out of it for a break even.
Go ahead and push it a little bit. Oof, you're going to want to, I would roll out of it, man. This ain't working very good.
Yeah. It's not, it's coming back on my entry a little bit.
You need to get out of that.
Yeah. I got out, but I had a misclick that resulted in a 1-tick loss. So it would have been a genuine break even, but I misclicked. So just mark that on my journal as a
You
misinput.
want to try to focus on picking up a tick or two. You want to try not to be taking these little paper cuts. Paper cut on the other end of it.
Yeah. I think it canceled out actually. Yeah, because I got a 1 tick win on the long side. It accidentally went short and took a 1 tick loss, so it's break even.
I imagine the bottom of this range will slip up. See how sideways it is here?
Yeah.
Could be a scalp off those 15s. There it is. I would have just scalped it though. I wouldn't. Coming back in, something happening here. Now it could just run. She's starting to get a bit sideways, but we gotta be careful because it'll probably put in these micro runs. There might be more down move on that. See, I want to be catching that. You don't want to be fading it as though it is gonna range because it could have more of a down move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's starting to get tight and consolidate. I'd let there be a second leg out to 11s or some shit.
Yeah, I like 11s a lot. I'm gonna try it. 14 even short.
Don't sit in the queue. Let it go there first. Because you don't want to catch it.
No. So I just want a quick second leg. I just want to scalp it. 11s would be nice, but I'll take this off at 12s if it doesn't go right through.
Patience. Remember that idea could be shit. Let it leg. Let it keep legging. Let it keep legging. Let it keep legging. Let it keep legging. Right about here.
11.25 filled. That was a solid trade.
All right, it's okay. It's okay. I'd let it breathe personally.
That was more of a that was more of a move to
Were you in
move
it?
for me. No, I cut it at 11.25.
Wait, were you short?
Yeah.
Oh, you picked up a short?
Yeah. Yeah, it was short 14.
Oh, fuck, okay. Alright. I was thinking you were going long right here.
Now that we're here, now that we're testing 10s, I do like a long, but I'm gonna wait. I need more. Like, I want to be on the right side of the V if I'm getting it along.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like they're about to three-leg it.
Yeah, there's the third leg. So my long thesis is invalidated now. I need to see something else set up. I do like that we just tested 6. I think that's a good prior liquidity area.
Really one way. It's really, really the theme.
Yeah. So I could have a potential setup here with a bounce off 6s, but again, I want to be on the right side of the V. And I want to be on the right side of the V because we're so close to the lows. Like, I might even want to see it reclaim 10s first before I get long.
Struggle grind low. You can see it. Boom, blowing through it. That's your sign. Most likely, I don't want to tell you what to do though.
No, I like it. I like it a lot. Touching 10s, reclaiming 10s. I like shimmy backs here. I just want it to be a little bit more. Like, I'd want 9 even or 875 for a shimmy back, but that might be too conservative. Alright, this could work. I just want to see it reclaim this real quick. I'll try it. 9 even. 9 even long, filled.
They might struggle grind low again.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this breathe for a couple
before
seconds.
It continues. I think they're gonna. So they might chop below you a little bit before it blasts again.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll see though.
I got risk. I'm gonna let this one breathe.
Huh?
I feel good about this.
All right, good shit. I'm in it with you, so. Struggling a lot here. Starting to go sideways, which I'm not a fan of. It's not really giving me that good looking struggle grind. It might start to struggle grind up.
Yeah, like I was hoping it would reclaim 11s by now, but it seems
You
like
have
11s.
9 still?
Yeah, 9 even.
Alright, you may want to go for a point or some shit. Well, you might have it here.
Alright, let's see.
Bankroll it. Potential. Oh, wait. Here we go.
I just took it. 12.
Good shit. Yeah, I got out too. I took heat on that. I got 10 on it, and it went against me. I caught it way too early. Where's your P&L at?
After commissions, I'm at 135.
I do have a meeting at 9 trades in. That was an open window. How are you feeling otherwise? Are you in the zone? How are you feeling about everything?
Yeah, I feel fucking great, man. I don't know why, but the journal imported that as a short trade, which is kind of frustrating.
Did you make money on it?
Yeah, I made $70 on it. I don't know why it would import as a short. It's clearly a long trade. Weird. Maybe it read the exit as the entry or something like that.
Yeah.
Weird. Either way, though, it's fucking fucking good trade.
They're getting sloppy here. It's kind of like we're falling. We have a pattern shift. Took a little too much heat on that one. I do have this meeting coming up. It's with the Colby people actually,
Yeah, you're good.
because I want to see if I can't get a deal on getting multiple tests and shit. You know.
Yeah.
I think it might be good to just stop.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, I got a lot of fucking trades I got to review.
You know, you're not all the way at the target, but you're not all the way.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty close to daily loss limit at one point. I mean, maybe halfway to daily loss limit.
Look at that. And now you're in the green. How
Yeah.
much are you in the green again?
135, I think. Yeah, 135.
Nice. So you're 135 in the green. What? So he almost hit drawdown. For those of you who can't hear, he was close to drawdown because he traded before our session. See, you're gonna have sessions where it's gonna get kind of like nutty,
Yeah.
and then you can just spin out of it. How much more before profit target?
Oof, it's a lot.
Really?
Yeah, it's more than 1,000 for profit target. It was that fucking $400 day I had, man. That fucked up my profit target so much. My original profit target was 2,200 for the account, but now it's at 3,000.
Where are you sitting at now?
1733.
So you got 1,200 to go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get there.
Yeah, it's. I think you put it really well the other day, where it's like clawing back is hard, but it's not like blowing the account. Like blowing the account and resetting it is an easy way out, but clawing the account back is like that's real trader shit, you know.
Yep.
So I'm very happy with that.
Well, we'll just keep grinding.
Yeah.
You know. All right. I'll see you a bit later. Do you have to go to work today?
No, I'm off.
Oh shit! Hold on. Here, I gotta come out of this stream. Do you have to go to work?
No, I'm off today.
I'll hit you up to do some review.
Yeah, I'd love that. That was a pretty grindy fucking session, so I'm feeling like I need a break right now.
Yeah.
So we can absolutely rendezvous later, do some review.
All right. Later, man.
Sounds good. See ya.